Hey, what's up guys, I'm Chigs and you're watching Chigs Tech Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing another brand new powerful Android smartwatch. So this is the DIGGRO D01 smartwatch. So this smartwatch is jam-packed with features and specs. You can insert a Nano SIM card and make and receive calls. This is effectively a standalone smartphone watch. So let's begin with the specs. I'll put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read. So you have a 1.39-inch AMOLED screen, resolution is 400 by 400. The CPU is the MTK6580 Quad-core running at 1.3 GHz. You've got 1 GB of DDR3 RAM, 16 gigs of internal storage, 2 megapixel camera, Bluetooth, GPS and Wi-Fi BGN. You've got a 3G Nano SIM card slot, Android version 5.1, heart rate monitor and pedometer. You got a 450 milliamp battery, and this is described as IP67 waterproof. So this is not waterproof, this is actually water resistant. So this is everything you get in the box. You have a product warranty card, a user manual, a screwdriver, and a USB charger. Last but not least, the DIGGRO D01 smartwatch. Here it is, guys. So this smartwatch has exactly the same specs as the Zeblaze Thor and the LEMFO LES1. If we just have a quick look just to compare. You will notice that they are identical. So here's all three of them side by side. So this one is the DIGGRO 101, the middle one is the LEMFO LES1, and the last one is Zeblaze Thor. They are exactly the same specs, they look the same. The only difference are the time markings on the outsides, as you can see. The straps, the middle one, the LES1, has the hardest strap, the hardest one to bend. It's like a PU leather type feel. The Zeblaze Thor has a more flexible strap, and the DIGGRO 101 has this type of design on the top, which you can feel. And this is how it looks at the back. Okay, and this I would say is in between both of them. So it's kind of hard and flexy at the same time. So it's got a good balance. So as you guys just saw, this is more or less exactly the same as the LEMFO and the LES1. Okay, but the charger is different. Here's the DIGGRO charger. If I hold the straps back, you can see it touches on nicely. What's special about the DIGGRO D101? Well, this has a bigger battery. You've got a 450 milliamp battery in here, and the other two watches have a 350 milliamp battery. So we've got 100 milliamps more. I'm not sure how much of a difference that's going to make. So you do get a screwdriver with this. What that's actually for the SIM card slot. Open this tiny screw, which is so easy to lose, by the way. Alright, so if I just open this just to show you. There's your Nano SIM card slot there. So let's power this on. Okay, we're going to see if there's any difference. So it's just booting up. Nice little animation sound there. And there we go. Those lines you don't actually see on the watch. This is my camera that's producing those lines. So this is the default watch face. This is the default watch face. And as you can see, it's got the weather, the time, the date. So the default watch face actually ain't that bad. But let's see what other ones we get with this. These are all the watch faces that are available to download right now. That's the default. Oh, you got this old Android style. Do you guys remember that? Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, let's keep going. So you got all of these watch faces, and you can press the plus sign. So these are all downloadable watch faces, and I know there's going to be loads. Yeah, there's going to be like a never-ending supply of watch faces. Great about this is they're all different. There's some that are familiar, but mostly they're all completely different to the ones I've seen on the other watches. That's quite retro, that one. There's so many. I just want to try one. I just want to try one out. I'm being a bit fussy. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I've seen that one before. I've seen this one before. So it is quite mix and match. Some are very familiar, some are brand new. Let's go towards the top. So I'll just try one of these now. Let's try this one. Dial complete installation. That was very fast actually. So I'm going to try a few. I'll try 3. I'll try this one. That's it. So let's go back. Now as you can see, those 3 that I just downloaded have appeared on the list, and you can just click it and it become active. So one of the best things about smartwatches is you can change the watch face. So you're never going to get bored of your watch face. You can change it, and that is the beauty of smartwatches really. Everything else is secondary. Having Wi-Fi, watching YouTube videos, all of that is secondary. That's not really a priority. One of the best features, one of the main features, is the ability to change your watch face. So effectively, it's giving you a different watch every single day. So you can change this every day and it will give an appearance of it. You're wearing a different watch. So instead of having a cabinet of 10 different watches, you can change your watch face every day and give the same impression. So let's have a look at the other features. You've got notifications over here. When you swipe down, yeah, that's very familiar too. I've got a 44% battery here, no SIM card and no Bluetooth connection. Scroll to the right, you've got your quick settings here. And we're actually on medium brightness. So if I press that and go to high, you can see that's a very bright screen. If you can see lines in the video, that's got nothing to do with the watch. That is basically my camera. So that's low brightness. All right, so I'm going to put it back on medium. Okay, you've got all of these settings. If we scroll more to the right, here's your pedometer for your step counter. It's a great fitness tracker built in. So if we scroll to the right, oh, okay, we've got app icons. So let's have a quick look at what we got. We've got contacts, phone, messaging, settings, remote, web browser, calendar, clock, camera, gallery, music, remote control, sound, file manager, find me, health, weather, voice recorder, which is cool, Play Store. You got the full Google Play Store here, maps and reminders. So, and the touchscreen is brilliant. It's very responsive and fast. So let's keep scrolling. Okay, you've got your shortcut to your music player. You've got 16 gigs of internal storage. You can fill it up with music and you can play music on the go. You can also pair this with your Bluetooth headphones or headset and you can listen to music in private. The only thing missing from this watch and the LEMFO and the Zeblaze Thor is the fact that you cannot change the straps. You've got the antennas in the straps, so you can't change or remove the straps, and it's the same with the other 2 watches. Otherwise, it's very comfortable to wear. It's the same size as the other watches. Very easy to use and a very responsive touchscreen. I'm going to pair this with my smartphone and I'm going to use this watch for a day or 2 and I'll come back and give you guys my conclusion. So I've now connected the smartwatch to my Android phone and it connected straight away. The app you need is called WeWear. Every time you open the app, it will sync all your data and it will tell you how many steps you've taken in the day. The only options you have on this is application alert. So you can set which applications you get alerts for. You've got remote control settings here. So these are just settings which you can switch on and off. You can send your smartphone photos directly to the watch. So that's that. You've got find device. So when you click find device, the phone starts basically vibrating. Phone is missing watch. Okay. So that's what happens when you click on find watch. That is it. That's all the options you have. And when you click find, it says coming soon. And when you click me, it just gives you updates and help. So that is basically it. That's all the options you get when you tether via Bluetooth. So phone calls via Bluetooth is not working. So let's check out notifications. I got a few notifications. And as you can see, you're able to just read them, but you cannot do anything. You can't reply or anything. You can dismiss by clicking. You can just dismiss them or swipe them to remove. And then you get the next one. So you can read your messages, you can read your notifications, you can read your WhatsApp messages, but you cannot respond to them. Now let's have a quick look at the Google Play Store. So here you have full access to the Google Play Store, and yeah, you can actually download any app you like. Games, apps, movies, everything will work. The apps download and install very quickly. Okay, and if you click on games, you've got access to a ton of games. You can watch YouTube videos and play full games on this, but do remember, if you are going to do stuff like that, the battery will die very quickly. Whilst this is basically a full-featured Android smartphone, please do remember that it is, after all, a smartwatch with only a 450 milliamp battery. So if you want the battery to last, you have to limit those type of activities. So just got a notification WhatsApp has been installed successfully. So if I scroll to the right, you will see it right at the bottom. WhatsApp is ready to use. So you would just activate it as usual. So let's have a look at the fitness apps. You've got health, you've got heart rate and pedometer. So when I click heart rate, you can see that the sensor is active. Put the watch on. It's going to check my heart rate. So that's apparently my heart rate. You can see it's dropping down now. Okay, so that's the heart rate monitor. If we go back, you've got a pedometer as well, which counts your steps. And it tells you how many calories you've burnt as well. So you've got a full record of all your activities. So there you have it, guys. That was the DIGGRO D01 smartwatch. So this watch is another version of the Zeblaze Thor and the LEMFO LES1. Same specs, design and performance. Battery life lasts around 2 to 4 hours on heavy usage. Medium to light use, you can get through the day and end up with 10% battery left. YouTube streaming and playing games drain the battery quite fast. I especially like the build quality, health tracking, watch faces and SIM card slot. Only letdown is the battery life. With that being said, I'll leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out, and if you like it, you can of course go ahead and purchase one for yourselves. I will also leave the review links for the LEMFO LES1 and the Zeblaze Thor so you guys can check them out too. Hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day.